Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Honor to him, the Blessed One, the Worthy One, the fully enlightened One. My utmost respect to the perfectly enlightened Buddha. My utmost respect also goes to the noble teaching of the Buddha, and my utmost respect to the noble Mahasangha, the disciples of the Buddha. Greetings to everyone. Today at the Lankarama Buddhist Vihara, we are going to conduct a guided meditation session to help benefit all our friends who are participating today. And in this guided meditation session, I'm just going to walk you through the Mettā meditation, starting with the Ānāpānasati. So it's a kind of combination of the two. In order to do that, we have to be physically and mentally prepared for that. So I want you to say that we have already observed 8 precepts today, this morning, and then we are verbally and physically, we are more restrained and more disciplined with a more better, comfortable position to meditate. And then we can sit comfortably, stay calm and relaxed. And when you meditate, you sit in a quiet place, especially for a beginner. It's important that you sit in a quiet place. I mean, relatively quiet place at least, at your home, wherever you are. And then you can sit cross-legged or with the lotus posture or whichever seat, whichever seating position you are comfortable with. If you have difficulty in sitting on the floor, you can of course sit on a chair or something. That is also okay. And then um, we keep our body straight. Straight body is very important uh, for our respiratory system to function properly. So it's important. And then we also make sure that our shoulders are relaxed when we meditate, and our body is straight, and our head is not bending forward, but it is straight too. And we keep our eyes closed, or if you have a difficulty in closing your eyes, you can also maybe half closed and looking at one point on the floor. That is also okay. Uh, or for most of us, I think with closed eyes, it's much more effective in focusing, in visualizing our internal journey. So now keep one palm on the other. Relax yourself and take a good long deep breath. and then hold it for a few seconds and then slowly release and relax. Okay, let's do it. When you take a good long deep breath and then hold it for a while, and when you slowly release, gradually, step by step, you release it, and then you can feel that good energy, that really powerful energy. You can feel that your whole body is released and relaxed. Okay, let's take one more deep breath. And then slowly release and relax. Now let us take some natural breathings. We'll switch to natural breathing. Breathe naturally. Breathe through your nose. Let us focus on the touch points when we breathe in. The air touches the edge of the nostril, and when we breathe out, the air touches the upper lip. So the attention, our meditation, our focus, our mindfulness, just like a cameraman, will stay in between the nostril and the upper lip. Let us take some time settling ourselves into this breathing process. Let us try to focus every single breath, breathing in and breathing out without missing any. We will breathe in and out, and we will do it with mindfulness, meaning we are not doing it intentionally, but rather focusing on them, rather observing them. Just observe as an outsider, as I said, as a cameraman. You see through the lens of your camera. When you breathe in and breathe out, you will also stay there like a gatekeeper. The gatekeeper will not go inside or will not go outside when the guests come in and out, but rather he will watch them all, observe them all. Just as the gatekeeper, we also observe the incoming and outgoing breaths. Breathe in and breathe out. Be mindful totally paying attention to your breath, every single breath. Listen to your own breathing. Observe every single breath. Now let's try to count them. Count the breath. When you breathe in, you count as 1. When you breathe out, you count as 2. But make sure you're not too much focusing on the counting, but we are more mindful of our breathing. And we count all the way up to 5. And then we start over. Then we count up to 6. And again start over. And then count up to we count up to 7 and start over. We count up to 8 and 9 and 10. Take your time, there is no rush. Every single breath we count, starting from 1 to 5, and then 1 to 6, and then 1 to 7, and to 8, and to 9, and to 10. Take your own space, pace, time, speed, that's okay. But one condition, you cannot miss any of them. You have to be mindful of all the breaths, and you cannot count more than 5 in the first round and the first set, and then in the second set, not more than 6. And if you feel like you are missing something, you missed out, and then you have to start over. So be extra careful and mindful. Okay, let us practice this one for a while. Keep practicing, focusing on your breath. When you are done with the first round, you can start over. Okay. You don't make any mistake. From 1 to 5, you count with every single breath. Breathing in 1, breathing out 2, then count up to 5, and then start over, count up to 6, and then start over, count up to 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Okay. So, with the same mindfulness, with the same attention, when we keep practicing, our breathing becomes so subtle at the beginning. It is a little bit longer at the beginning, but gradually it becomes subtler and subtler. As the body goes calm, the mind also becomes very calm and peaceful. And then you almost don't feel like you are breathing, but we keep practicing, we keep focusing on our attention on the touch points. In certain points of your meditation, you will also notice that you don't feel that touch anymore. The breathing becomes so subtle. Then what to do? Then what to do? You focus on the feeling, the sensation. For example, when you breathe in, you feel a little bit cool breathing, cool sensation, because we breathe with oxygen in, which is little cool. So when we breathe in, we feel that cooling sensation. And when we breathe out, we feel a little bit warmer sensation. So we focus on that. When our breathing becomes subtle, we can focus on that. And as you keep meditating on this, we can also on the wind element, as we learn in Mahārāhulawāda Sutta, Majjhima Nikāya 62. Mahārāhulawāda Sutta says, when we meditate on Ānāpānasati, we can focus on the five aggregates, and then we think that this body is not me, not not mine, not myself. These five aggregates, one by one, we focus, analyze, and then we also think of practicing on the five elements: Patavi, the earth element; the Apo, the water element; Tejo, the fire element; and Vayu, the wind element; and Akasha, the space element. Especially when we practice Ānāpāna, it is definitely more predominant in air element, wind element. How do we practice on wind element? When anything is encountered by the wind, it doesn't spare, no discrimination. Sometimes bad, sometimes good, pleasant, unpleasant, anything. When it is encountered by the wind, it will be swept away. It will be carried by the wind. The wind will not discriminate, also will not be disturbed. Very equal, very calm in that sense. Same thing goes to us. If something goes, whenever we have some pleasant or unpleasant feeling, we think of the wind element, just as the wind element that does not discriminate or be disturbed by anything that is encountered by that. So too, we don't feel disturbed when we are encountered with pleasant or unpleasant feelings, experiences, sensations. We just accept it. And we also practice that it is not me, netang mama, this is not me, nesang, neso hamasmi, this is not myself. Netang mama, this is not mine. Neso hamasmi, this is not myself. Nameso atta, in this wind element or whatever I encounter, I experience, I don't feel anything concrete, no self, no soul, no concrete entity. Everything is changing. Everything is subject to change, impermanence. But we don't feel disturbed. Why? Because this is not mine. This is not myself. There is nothing in me. More and more, when you feel your breath becomes subtle, more and more you feel that you need very little energy to survive. Your whole body is relaxed and peaceful. And from time to time, you can also quickly check your body posture and whether your shoulders are tight. If then you can just drop them, relax them. And when you close your eyebrows can also be stressed. So make sure it is also relaxed. Okay. Now let us think of ourselves. Scan the whole body from top of the head all the way to the toes, the upper section, the midsection, and the lower section of the body. Just feel more metta to ourselves and then to everyone else, near and dear ones, and the neutral ones, and all the unfriendly ones, if there is any. So we'll do a little bit of metta meditation. You can scan while reciting this or while repeating this in your mind. May I be well and happy and healthy. When you do that, you can also get more energy from your incoming breath. May I be well and happy and healthy. Focus on your upper section, the mid section, the lower section of the body. May I be well and happy and healthy. May I be well and happy and healthy. May I be well and happy and healthy. And then we radiate this beautiful energy. Let us radiate this beautiful positive energy to everyone in the family, all the near and dear one to yourself, your life, your parents, your husband or wife, or your children, your siblings, your brothers and sisters, and your relatives, close relatives, your wonderful good friends who are very close to you, and your teachers who are very close to you, who guide you towards the right path, who teaches you, gives you knowledge, and shows you the path. Think of your teacher. Spiritual gurus, maybe, elders, respectable community leaders, all of them. And then the neutral ones. And then the unfriendly ones, if there is any. May they all be well and happy and healthy. May they all be well and happy, and may they all be well and happy and healthy. May no harm come to them from water, from air, from fire. May they always be protected wherever they are. May they be well. May they be happy. May they be healthy. May they be safe. May I be well and happy and healthy. May I be well and happy and healthy. May I be well and happy and healthy. May all sentient beings, seen and unseen, near and far, humans and non-humans, airborne, waterborne, earthbound, men and women, all of them, all sentient beings, heavenly beings, and those beings in the spirits or in the hell realms, all sentient beings. May they all be well and happy and healthy. May they all be well and happy and healthy. May they all be well and happy and healthy. May I be well and happy and healthy. May all sentient beings be well and happy and healthy. May I be well and happy and healthy. May all sentient beings be well and happy and healthy. May I be well and happy and healthy. May all sentient beings be well and happy and healthy. Let us take a good, long, deep breath and hold that for a moment, and then slowly, step by step, release and relax. One more time, let us take a good, long, deep breath. Release and relax. Good, long, deep breath. And then release and relax. With closed eyes, we keep our palms rubbed with each other. When it is warm, we place them on our eyes and then take a good long deep breath. And then slowly release and relax. Place them on our ears and good long deep breath. Release and relax. And then we slowly massage our head, top of the head. May I be well and happy and healthy. Just give it a little spiritual massage to stimulate the cells, the brain, the top of the head, the back of the head, and the neck. Gentle massage. And the lower back as we have been sitting for a while, for those tensed muscles to release and relax. May I be well and happy and healthy. The thighs, especially the lower section of the body, is tightened when we sit for a while, so we shouldn't stand up right away after meditation. And then the knees with closed eyes, the calf muscles, And then the ankle and the feet. The feet is connected to most of our internal body organs, so it's good to massage them. And in the toes, still with closed eyes, keep our palms together close to our heart and take a good long deep breath. Say 3 times sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, gently and slowly open your eyes and relax and release. Okay, thank you so much for joining. Okay, have a wonderful day to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you.